Don't know whether it is required. Anyways, so I have seen that people here. Actually, I'm not sure whether I should do the video or not. Mainly, I don't know why I'm feeling so uncomfortable doing this video. I thought it'll be an easy thing to do, but I'm finding it very, very uncomfortable to do the video. Um, but I feel here everything is like surface level. Nobody wants to actually be your friend. They're just your friend, okay? For that time, that particular time. Most of the time, that relationship is maintained like a very competitive relationship. Did you get your job? Did your employer pay? How much is your employer paying? Is he paying $15 or $16? Is he paying $19 or $20? Okay, if you're getting $20, can you refer me for that job? So right from the time you are planning to come to Canada, people just put you down. Okay, I know some of my relatives, very close relatives, called my mom and told, "Oh, I heard Malini is going to Canada. Why she wants to like leave everything there and go to Canada? It's really not worth it. Let them go suffer. Let them go suffer. Why are you so bothered? You are bothered because you think they will succeed in life. That is the issue. It's not because you think they will suffer. The desperation level that you reach after coming to Canada, it's a very scary state. At the end of it, you're like, why? Like, why are people there? Why are people there in that state? Or eventually it will come down. But that first 1 year, I think it's just there. Like in the peak. In Malayalam, they say, "Oh, Maliki pa bhayangara jaadayana." And I'm like, didn't you show me the face before? Like, I don't want you in my life. I've cut you out. So if you feel that I'm a big jada, go ahead. Jada means, arrogance or attitude or whatever. That's my message to you. Okay? Because I don't care a damn. That's the underline that I want to put. I have seen who you are. Okay, I've seen who you are, and I don't like you. I don't like who you were to me when I was in my lowest. And
Let's party.
hello everyone, welcome to Malz Vlogs. I shot a bit of video before this, but then it got too personal. Then I'm like, okay, let me not upload that. Let me just stick to the point and talk to you guys about friends in Canada. If I feel comfortable, I will upload it, but I'm not sure because there's too much of information that I want to put out, but don't know whether it is required. Anyways, so I have seen that people here. Actually, I'm not sure whether I should do the video or not. Mainly, I don't know why I'm feeling so uncomfortable doing this video. I thought it'll be an easy thing to do, but I'm finding it very, very uncomfortable to do the video. Um, so after I came to Canada, I realized, or even before coming to Canada, there was a very traumatic phase to my life before coming to Canada. Like from 2019 to 2021 was very traumatic because we had to like wind up everything back home. Then when I came to my hometown, my dad passed away. So it was like a storm, okay, tornado or something of that sort that happened back in India. And then I came here thinking I'm going to have a better life with better people and all those kind of things, right? This is not like a cribbing video, or I'm not going to like sit and talk about the bad things that people did to me or whatever it is. I would have also done bad things to people. It's not intentional. They would have also not done intentionally. But this is just an eye opener for some of you guys, just so that you know, okay? As soon as you come to Canada, I feel that people are just just out there to make friends, okay? Because they're scared. I just feel they're so scared that will I have friends here? So including me, I was so desperate to make friends, or people around me were so desperate to make friends. All of us are talking to each other. All of us are keeping in touch. All of us are like meeting out and everything. It's like in high frequency. Okay, it's like there. Okay, people are doing that, people are doing this. Like you instantly connect with people, you make friends, they're there for you whenever you need them. All these things will happen. Okay, and then it just goes like this. I don't know what happens, but that is what happens. Okay, especially I think for students. I don't know how it's for PR people. Maybe it's like that. It's the same way. But I just feel that when you go into college, obviously that energy is there, right? So you make friends fast, that this and all. But I feel here everything is like surface level. Nobody wants to actually be your friend. They're just your friend. Okay, for that time, at particular time. So as soon as you pass out of college, or you're about to pass out of college, it's people start changing. I don't know what it is about them that they start changing so quickly. They keep tab of everything they've done for you. Or I had some of my friends who used to actually, I didn't have a car for a very long time. So I've never asked anybody to actually take me around, or I've never asked anybody to, okay, can you pick me up from Moja and bring me to Regina? I have never asked, okay? Wherein those people have told, okay, why don't you actually come spend time with us? Or, why don't you come and stay at our house? Or why don't you come to Moja? Or things like that, right? And then I thought, okay, it's just like how we friends do it. But then they kept tab of everything. They kept tab of every damn thing they did. And at the end of it, when something doesn't work out, right? Oh, like we came and picked you up. Oh, we did that for you. I'm like, did I ask? Did I ask for it? Or like, did I make a mistake of actually accepting the offer? Or things like that. And then I always feel that people actually do things for you, or they're there for you because they need something in return. It's not a very genuine kind of a thing that they do. And I found that very weird, because obviously we, at least me, I had like good friends. Okay, now the ratio has reduced a little bit, because obviously even I am in my cleansing phase, wherein I'm like cleansing out a lot of things around me. I don't want that dirt around me. So I'm also in that cleansing phase. So I was like, okay. And then, like, they keep tab. And most of the time, that relationship is maintained like a very competitive relationship. Did you get your job? Did your employer pay? How much is your employer paying? Is he paying $15 or $16? Is he paying $19 or $20? Okay, if you're getting $20, can you refer me for that job? Okay, if you're referring me for a job, will it be in the same position as you are working? Or, do you know any friends who are working in this one? This is the kind of relationship they'll maintain. And either this, or it'll be like, did you get your PR? Like, can you help me with that? Obviously, we all refer. Like, I had like one of my very close friends whom I used to talk to. But that talking to should happen after that also, just not for that process, right? You need to keep in touch. You need to stay in touch after that. That's what friendship is about. But here, I've even had like some of my friends, after I got my new job, all of a sudden they're calling from out of nowhere. Okay, and I was busy, I was out, and then I messaged them saying that I'm actually out. Then that person asked me, okay, fine, I heard you got a new job. What is it about that? So I didn't want to actually disclose the company or anything, because I just joined. I didn't even join. I'm in the process of joining, so I didn't want to disclose anything. I told, okay, whatever. And then I realized this person has gone to LinkedIn to check out where I've joined, but I didn't update. I didn't update because I didn't join, right? But he was so into it knowing which company I joined, so he went and checked that out also. So that's how competitive people are here. Uh, I don't know whether it's, maybe I'm not used to it or whatever it is. That's one portion of people who are there with you in college. Then you meet another set of people whom you cannot gel with at all. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it is. I'm actually, I'm making myself believe that it is me. It's my problem. It is not theirs, because the minute you consider it as their problem, then you start blaming them. So I'm like, okay, if they're doing something, maybe it is the way I behaved. If they're doing something, okay, maybe it's the way I told them something or something. I'm making myself believe that it is my problem. But I just want to tell you guys that I don't know how people can be so shallow, or how like they would have come to like Canada recently, and then like they will royally use you. Okay, they'll keep in contact. They'll do that. They will will go out and all those kind of things, and out of nowhere, or even before coming to Canada, they'll be like, they'll keep all contact. They'll be like, messaging you on Instagram, calling you for like 2 hours, and talking to you about how to get here, that, this, and all. At the end of it, after coming here, they won't even like keep in. They won't even like keep in touch or even inform you that they landed here. Okay, and even people out here, I've seen that until they reach a phase in their life, like the first 6 7 months, okay, they need that kind of support, right? So they will keep in touch. Then it just fades out. So, like I told you, I would like to believe it's my problem, but I don't know. Like maybe it is my problem. I would like to believe that way, but I don't know how why it's so weird. It's just not with me. I've seen that my other friends also face these similar problems, wherein mm, people keep in touch with you, then they talk behind your back. Uh, all these kind of things. Maybe this happens all over, but I have mainly realized that after coming to Canada. Also because I feel I'm a very different person after I came here. Mainly because of the kind of trauma that I went through the last couple of years before coming to Canada, and also after coming here. So many things, right? I have like broken into pieces, and I'm putting myself back at this stage now. So right from the time you are planning to come to Canada, people just put you down. Okay, I know some of my relatives, very close relatives, called my mom and told, "Oh, I heard Malini is going to Canada. Why she wants to like leave everything there and go to Canada? It's really not worth it. She might have to go and live in a Actually, they told that my mother that she'll have to go and live in a basement, but my mom thought it's like a dungeon, so she came and told me that she'll have to live in a dungeon. So all these kind of things they've told. She won't get a job. Only carpenters and plumbers get job in Canada. All these kind of things. I don't know why people why are they so concerned about what somebody else is doing in their life. Like, let them go suffer. Let them go suffer. Why are you so bothered? You are bothered because you think they will succeed in life. That is the issue. It's not because you think they will suffer. Okay, so I have just been shutting my mouth and just focusing on what I want in my life. Because if I go and start answering these people who showed me their true color, I'm not going to tolerate such people, okay? Because I can't waste my time on them. Neither do I want to actually waste my energy on them. So all these people who were there before coming to Canada, who showed their true color, because like I don't know whether I'll put that part here, where I talked about how people put you in your place, right? Like people will really show you their true color because of various reasons. I was telling some time back that money is very important. Nothing can replace money. Nothing. Okay, if you are a person who tells me money is not everything, what will pay your international tuition fee, or what will pay your GIC? It is only money that will pay. Okay, nothing else can replace money in this world. Okay, I have realized it the hard way. I'm a person who believe money is not important, but money is very important, and without that, maybe you will have a happy life, or you will have a lot of peace of mind, or whatever it is, but it cannot replace some things. Okay, if if you haven't gone through that phase, you eventually, when you go through it, you will understand. I went through it in my late 30s, and it was a very hard hitting fact, but I have realized it. So that's one thing. Also, I feel that people who come here are so desperate, including me, okay, are so desperate for attention, are so desperate for validation, or people being around them. I know it's weird, but I've also seen that people are also sexually desperate. I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's the kind of freedom they get, right? Students, when they come here, they come as I mean by themselves. So I don't know if whether that freedom that they get all of a sudden, that they come here and they want to explore things, and they do all the wrong things, and I've seen like I've seen I've seen that side of things also, wherein like people they're just so desperate to hook up with somebody, or they're just desperate to just have a fling, or things like that. The desperation level. that you reach after coming to Canada. So it's a very scary state, you know. At the end of it, you're like, you know, why? Like, are why are people there? Why are people there in that state? Or eventually it will come down. But that first 1 year, I think it's just there, you know, like in the peak. Also, I feel that eventually, like for me, in my case, as you progress in life, right, as you reach new heights, or you know, just not financially, but as you reach new heights, maybe, you know, just in life. It can be in your job, or you have like reached a different space in your mind. People just can't accept the way you are. They just say, oh, Malini has changed. Oh, Malini has become like that. In Malayalam they say, oh, Malini ke pa bhayangara jaadayana. And I'm like, didn't you show me this face before? Like, I don't want you in my life. I've cut you out. So if you feel that I'm a big jada, go ahead. Jada means, you know, arrogance or attitude or whatever. I don't mind. Uh, Whatever you think about me, I don't care anymore. That's my message to you. Okay, because I don't care a damn. That's the underline that I want to put. Because I have reached a phase in my life where I don't care a damn about what people talk about me, say about me, whatever it is. Mainly because I have seen who you are. Okay, I've seen who you are, and I don't like you. I don't like who you were to me when I was in my lowest. And now, whatever you do, it's not that I'm not forgiving you. I have already forgiven you, and I've moved on with my life. But then, you're still stuck there. And I hope you also move on with your life, leaving back everything that you have done. Okay. The least you can do is to be nice to people. Okay. If not for anything, be nice to people. I know who stood by me when in my worst. It's just not financial help or anything. Who were just there. Okay. And I know those people who just fell out of things because of various reasons, or maybe they were going through a bad phase in life. I don't know what it was. And even after coming here, I know a lot of friends who've fallen out, but just not in my life, in various other people's life. And it's very hurtful. Okay, like even after coming here, it took me so much of time to actually recoup out of all the things that I've gone through, because one after the other you get bogged down, and on top of all that you have an SIP job to eat your brains, and then you have the PR journey and everything that's happening. And I don't know whether everybody goes through this phase in Canada, but I have personally gone through, and I don't know why I'm doing this video. I have absolutely no clue why I'm doing this video. Even while talking, I'm thinking, why am I doing this video? But I just wanted to put it out. And if you are a person who is going through a similar phase, don't worry. Like, don't worry, because it's just a cleansing phase for you. You're just cleansing out all the dirt in your life. So let it just go. Even if it's like two or three people that you're going to have in your life, those are the people you need to hold on to. The rest, let it just go. Whether it be whatever that negative energy is there, let it just go. I don't know whether I sound philosophical, or I might like sound like a spiritual guru or what, whatever. It's not spirituality or anything. I think it's just life. Life has just taught me a few things. Um, and I'm going to be as humble, as grounded, as mad, as crazy as I was, and I will be the same person. Just that it will be around people whom I want. I used to be a people pleaser. I'm not going to be that anymore. And if you don't like me for that, it's your loss. So this video was supposed to be about people in Canada, but this is just about people all over. But specifically because we are in Canada, let's talk about that. People in your office, people at work. I mean, office and work is the same. People in your college or people in your life, whoever it is. If they're not meant for you, let it just go. Okay, I know people are so mean. I know one girl who was here, and she went through the worst time of her life because her roommates were not encouraging, or were putting her down, and she already has some issues. Like, I'm not saying psychological issues, but she had some issues. And on top of that, when you actually isolate a person, obviously that's what happens, right? The person will again degrade. So Don't do that. We are all here for a reason, especially in Canada. Support each other as much as possible. If you can't do anything, just shut up and sit. Okay, like don't do anything. Like don't dig their grave. Don't put flowers on it. Just stay away. Okay, that's the best thing you can do. So that's all, guys. I mean, I had actually written some points and kept, but this is a topic. So close to my heart that I don't know when I will actually stop talking about it, mainly because I think it will take time, right? I don't know, like, I don't know whether you guys are going through the same thing, but I think it takes time. So maybe I will put this video in 1.25 and then edit it because it's too long, it's too boring. So that's all, guys. If you relate to this video, comment below and tell me, let me know what your journey is. It might be personal. If you want to write to me personally, message me on Instagram, DM me in Instagram. I will be more than happy. I know a lot of people go through the same journey because I have connected with so many people who go through the same journey. So if you have gone through a similar journey, let's connect. Let's talk about it. Let's just vent it out and get it done with. That's all, guys. I'm done for the day with videos. I've talked for the last 2 hours. For immigration videos, obviously, it's useful for you guys. This is useful for me. So that's all. And I thought I'll have a one-to-one with you. Okay, after all the immigration gyan, I will do a one-to-one about friends in Canada. Very personal topic to me. Uh, I thought I would only do about friends in Canada, but I think I should give you a brief about generally people or realizations in life that I had after coming to Canada. So I'm going to make it really quick, briefly tell you about what happened before Canada, after Canada. This is just like a journal for myself. So if you're not interested to watch it, please skip it. Watch some immigration videos. This is going to be for my record. Okay, so I will upload it, but it's mainly for me. And maybe after a couple of years, I'll watch it again and ponder. That's a new word I like. Ponder over it. Not a new word. I knew the word, but then I use it quite often now because I'm pondering over a lot of things. Okay, to start with, when I was starting my journey to Canada, there were so many objections. Okay, from people. I don't know why. Okay, I have no clue. Obviously, we were not doing in really well at that time. When I say we, it's going to be me and my husband Prashant. Because in 2019 we had to wind up our businesses. One was a cafe and the other one was an interior firm. So we had to wind up that and then like wind up our entire life in Bangalore and then move to Trivandrum, which is my hometown temporarily. And then from there, I was supposed to come to Canada. So obviously, into 2018 or 2019 February is when we started off the Canada process. 2019 by around July or something, we sold off both businesses and then we moved to Trivandrum. I think by around 2020. Yeah, 2020 we sold something of that sort. Okay, so we were in our worst state because obviously we had to like literally give up on our dreams, which was a cafe and obviously my interior business. And then wind up everything in Bangalore. We didn't own a house or anything. We know that people who gets grounded quite quickly, so we didn't own a house or anything there. But then just to wind up our 10 to 15 years of life in one place where we have a lot of friends and like mainly friends. mm, and just move like basically in just couple of suitcases was like I went through I went through like I didn't know it was depression at that time, but that whole life that you're used to in just overachieving things, right? You don't want to show the world that you've kind of lost your battle, or you've actually lost some, like I don't know what I lost, but I had this feeling, okay, I have to tell people that I wound up my thing and then I'm moving to Canada and starting off a new life. What are people going to think? Always the thing is that what are people going to think? Okay, so that was my constant thing. So even when I was finding up the cafe and the business, I was constantly battling within. I couldn't even tell Prashant at that time what is going through my mind because I felt like a failure at that time. I'm like, okay, fine, what are people going to think? What are my parents going to think? What is my sister going to think? What is my friend going to think? Like they will just think that I started a business and wound it up. They're going to do that, and I've had like the worst fallout with friends and family at that time, mainly because of various reasons. Okay, like I don't want to like pick on some are so hurtful, but I'm not going to mention any specific incident or anything of that sort. Uh, and whoever says that money is not important, okay, I was a person who used to say money is not important. Like there's so much more than money. There is nothing more than money. Okay, which I have realized, hard hitting fact. There is nothing more than money. Okay, family, friends, all these things are there, but at the end of it, if you don't have doodle or uh, or the cash, baby, you're not, you're not, uh, you're no one. Okay, uh, like I know it's a very materialistic thing to say, but I have realized it and I have gone through that in my life, and nothing can replace money. Okay, I have had situations in my life, it's not exaggeration. I have had situations in my life wherein I couldn't even buy a bread packet. Okay, this is like maybe a couple of years, not in 2019, way before that, because we were not doing financially well. When you look from the outside world, like Insta, whatever it is, we might be like, okay, going out or whatever it is, but we know how much we managed. Okay, obviously, yeah. So what I was telling is, nothing can replace money, and if you don't have money in your hand, you will realize your worth very soon, and or else people will make you realize your worth very soon. That can be your closest of family or your closest of friends. Friends very rarely, but it's mainly family who will show you, okay, this is who you are. Stay in your place. They will actually show you that. So I have seen that even after that, even after feeling like a failure, I wound up everything and then moved to Trivandrum, which is my hometown. It's a very difficult story to share. I don't know why I'm sharing, but I wanted to like record and keep it. So wound up everything, came to Trivandrum, and then the major twist in my life happened, wherein my dad fell ill. He was perfectly alright, but he fell ill, and within like 1.5, 2 months, he passed away. Again, it was only the financial aspect that got hit till then after that, my life itself got hit. I don't know what happened. There was a major fallout between our family itself, like in a sense, after my dad passed away. And I was not financially capable to help in any of his treatments or something. It's his brother who actually came in as a savior at that time. So I know the people who were there when it was required. Okay, and those people will always be remembered. And uh, so yeah, it's too much of personal information. So